Can seva or service bring us close to God? Interesting subject, right? You all are experts in this subject. Can seva or service bring us close to God? Who's going?
I feel yes, definitely, for sure. We will be brought to near to God.
Okay, explain how does it?
Yes.
Can you explain to me how? Can you explain to me how does?
Yeah, explain to me. Yes, seva means you are doing seva for the masses, for God and for others.
Yeah, so seva is good, but will seva bring you close to God?
100%, yes, because I feel so.
Okay, so let us analyze. Okay, Dasi,
right.
we have got Bliss, Girish, and Prabha. Bliss.
Hi, Shwam dear. Shwam
Shivam, Bliss. Will service bring you close to God?
Yes, I'm sure. With
Good.
God. And I write something. You can read.
You're
please.
right. Bliss says, I believe that serving makes us humble and so close with us. It is touching, enriching the powerful. It is pure love that we give by doing it with heart and devotion. Very good. So, Girish.
Seva will lead to karma unless it is seva yoga, selfless service. If it is selfless service, it will take you near God.
This is the right answer. Otherwise, seva will not take you close to God. Seva will take you close to God only if it is selfless service. I would go one step further than that. So, otherwise, if you're doing seva, you are doing good karma. You want the result of that karma. Why will it take you close to God? How will it take you close to God? So I know you must be shocked. Many of you must be shocked with today's question answer. But seva by itself, seva cannot take you close to God. So let me see how many of you understand and how many of you don't understand. Prabha.
Shivam Guruji Pranam.
Sure, Prabha.
I am repeating those 4 Mahavakyas which you had taught me, who had taught us. I am soul.
Yeah.
Soul is sip.
Yeah.
I am sip. Sip in all.
Correct.
Love all as sip. So if you are doing seva, keeping everybody in mind as sip and doing without any expectation, selfless, as you mentioned, you are definitely close to God.
Absolutely.
Because sip is God.
Absolutely. What you said is absolutely correct. But if you are just doing karma, if you are just going to help somebody because it's a good karma and you get the result of that good karma, will that take you close to God?
I don't think so. You have to look in everybody, God. You know, like you said, sip in everybody.
Yeah.
Sip
so
in all, love sip in all. That's what
this is the trick.
taught.
This is the trick in today's question. Chidanand.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Actually, it is Shivagyani Janaseva.
Very
good. The moment one becomes Shivagyani, he sees sip and all.
Very good.
And it's but natural that his love flows towards the people and
Beautiful.
He does seva and worship.
This is the best answer. Now, this what Chidanand is saying. Chidanand says, Shiva Gyani Jan Seva. विवेकानंद ने ये कहा दुखियों की सेवा जो करता वही शिव को पाता एहसास जिसको होता शिव सब में वो पूजा करता जो सेवा करता दीन दुखियों की वही पूजा करता. If you provided, Vivekanand said, provided you can see Shiva in the suffering. If you don't see God and you serve, it is a selfish service. In this world, I think more than 80% service is without seeing God. It is not going to take you closer to God. It will take you closer to God if you have this. What Girish and Chidanand took answers together will accumulate today's session. But let me see, we still have Bliko and Samatma. Bliko.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Actually, answer is already given by Prabha. I agree with what Prabha said. And in addition to that, because your mental status is important, means your perspective is important. When you are doing seva as gaining something, that will not lead to anywhere, and that will not even consider as a seva also. Because if you see sip in all and love as sip, then only you can perform this karma yoga, and that can lead to closer to God. Otherwise, it is just an exercise to get punya, and that will lead to your next birth as a better human being, maybe.
I thank you, Bligo, for reminding me. So Prabha gave the best answer, because Prabha gave the answer is what from the call. So Prabha caught the answer from the call. Thank you, Prabha. So Prabha said the 4 Mahavakyas explained in Zoom language. In Zoom language means I am soul, soul is sip, I am sip, sip in all, love sip in all, losia. We call it losia. Losia, love sip in all.
It's not learned, Guruji. It's been there all the time now. Like you say, you mug it up. I have not mugged it up. It's always there in my mind after I've heard that from you, Guruji.
Yeah, so you don't have to memorize it because you realize it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to make one small change today, Prabha, for you to realize.
Yeah.
Since you have said it, that what we spoke that day was losia.
Right.
Yeah. This is serve. S-E.
Serving, yeah.
Sesia. S-E-S-I-A. Serve, sip in all.
Right.
Sesia. So there
like
one is
love sip in all, serve
yeah.
sip in all.
Yeah, you must serve the sip in all.
Perfect.
So, and not only the human being, even an animal. Even in a bird, suppose a bird has got no water to drink and you are able to keep a pot of water outside your house, and the bird, summer days, some birds have nothing to drink and they come and drink water from your pot. That is making sip drink water.
Lovely.
So if you do good karma, Dasi, you will get rebirth. For your information, Dasi, you put a message. By mistake, I had to see the message. By chance, I saw the message. If you do good karma, Dasi, you cannot escape from rebirth. You will come back. Only when you do good karma yoga, when you do good seva yoga. Girish used a new term, seva yoga, which is a good word. It is nothing but karma yoga, Girish. Seva yoga and karma yoga one and the same. But it's a very tricky question today. I'm telling you. Today I want to tell you all one more thing, and let me say it now.
But Guruji, this I remember. You did mention enlightenment is a must in order to get in order not to have a rebirth.
Dasi, if you do good karma, you will have to come back because you have to get the reward for that good karma. Yes. You should not do good karma. You should surrender yourself as nothingness. You must do karma as an instrument. Doing karma, Dasi, means Dasi Budrani will get karma. Means if Dasi Budrani gets karma, you have to be reborn.
Okay.
You hope you understood, Dasi, what I'm saying.
Yes.
You must do seva as a das, not as Dasi. If Dasi does seva, Dasi has to be reborn.
Okay.
But if the das does seva, without any expectation of any fruit of that action, then it is called as a divine instrument. This is called serving humanity is prayer. Ship. You must do it as ship. Ship means serving humanity is prayer. Do it with a ship attitude.
Okay. All right.
You understood my point, Dasi?
Yes,
the moment I say I am doing seva, I am serving somebody, I am doing good work, then what happens, Dasi? I will get the reward. I have to come back.
Okay.
Be very careful, everybody. Today's call is a transformational call. So I was telling you all one important thing. So Samatma, I'm going to you next, and then Rumataji, just give me a moment. So I'm asking all of you this. I'm asking all of you in this call. What is the biggest seva you can do on the journey of enlightenment? Who can say? What is the biggest seva you can do in the journey of enlightenment? on the journey of nirvana, moksha. But yes, Rico, you want to answer? What is the biggest seva you can do?
Realize, sip, you are sip.
No,
That is the biggest seva.
No, that's not, no.
Because you help yourself first.
No, okay.
Guruji, we help others.
No.
We help others to achieve the aim. We help others. For example, we can tell others to join our care. We can
Now you
bring them to, we can bring them to this
so
side.
Blico, correct me if I'm wrong. The answer is SAQPOL. SAQPOL. The answer is SAQPOL. What's SAQPOL? Bliss, you know? SAQPOL. Anybody knows? Help. Suppose you go and help people with one chapati. What's the big deal? Suppose you help people with water. What's the big deal? Suppose you help people with medicine. What's the big deal? Help people SAQ. SAQ means start a quest. Help people POL. What's POL? To find purpose of life. I'm giving you two biggest sevas. The two biggest seva you can do. The biggest seva you can do. Help people SAQPOL. Start a quest to find purpose of life. How many of you here were brought into this call by somebody who's on the call? Can I know who all have been brought into the call? Samatma and Rumataji, aapka question pending. Don't go away. How many of you have been brought on this call by somebody? Who can give names?
I was brought on the call by Mr. Budrani.
See, Dasi Budrani has done the biggest service. Dasi Budrani has done the biggest service by bringing Sunil Chittal and making him Chidanand. Correct?
Absolutely correct.
Correct, Chidanand? Can there
Yes.
be a better service than this? Who else has been brought? Prabha, who brought you, Prabha?
Yeah, Mira Mirchandani.
Mira.
She's
Mira
Mirama.
Mirchandani
She's
brought
my
Prabha.
mother.
She's your mother. Okay, but
she's
yeah,
my
baby mother, but she brought
Mirama.
you.
She's
No,
my
she's a real
holy
mother.
mother, but she loves me more than her daughter.
No, real mother or she's
don't
your
know.
holy mother?
No, she's not my real mother, but
So Mira. Mira
Mirama.
Mirchandani.
I call her Mirama.
Very good. Who else brought somebody? Vinita, who brought you, Vinita? Vinita?
Samatma, my
Samatma.
sister.
Okay.
She's
Samatma
my
brought.
sister.
She's a real sister.
Yes.
Okay, but she brought you. So my
Yes.
dear, so this is the biggest seva. And
And
Biko,
this is
correct me if
the
I'm wrong.
biggest gift that she has given me ever.
Okay, thank you, Vinita, for saying that. Tina, did somebody bring you to the call? Tina, I can't hear you. Unmute.
Samhita.
Again, Samatma. Samatma is
Yeah,
doing the biggest
Samatma.
service. Samatma brought Tina, Samatma brought Vinita. Let me tell you what you're doing. See, you are bringing people, you're helping people start a quest, SAQ. And to start a quest to achieve the POL, purpose of life, there can be no better seva. There can be no better seva. Now, the next step is helping people be realized and be enlightened. Everybody cannot be realized and be enlightened. That is up to each one's own effort. I am only a facilitator. I am just I do nothing. I do nothing. I am only a facilitator. I don't do anything to help you get enlightened. You are making the efforts. But my dear friends, today onwards, I'm telling you, do not ignore this. The biggest seva you can do. Bliko, you have any difference of opinion, Bliko, or are you with me? Yes, Bliko. Then
I have little diversion here because charity begins at home. First, I should realize what is the purpose of life, and if I am starting the call, then only I can understand. Oh, this is very good path. I can bring somebody, my friend or somebody like I.
But you're already
invited.
But you're already on the path. But you're already
When
on
you
the
are
path.
on the path, only you can means first you have to help yourself. Means you have to realize first.
So I'm telling all of you who are in this call, what is the biggest seva you can do? Is it right or wrong?
No, that is right. That is right. Definitely right. But that comes second after you help yourself.
No, you're mixing. Bliko, there are two different points we are talking about. Today we are talking about what is the best service you can do. if you give somebody some medicine or food or chapati or drinking water, it is not as important as helping people start a quest.
No, that is 100%. That is 100%.
Thank you. Samatma and Rumataji. Samatma.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
My answer is similar to what Prabha said. Only one addition is we should be ready to do service without any discrimination. And whatever service we do, serve as if you're serving SIP and with no expectations.
But where did Prabha bring discrimination? Prabha did not bring
No, I said that is the addition I put in. Otherwise, it is similar to her.
But Samatma, when she says SIP in all, then there's no discrimination. It's automatic.
Okay.
So you agree? I hope you understand. You agree with me?
Yeah.
So maybe you're trying to make it more clarifying. But when you see, I am soul, soul is SIP, I am SIP, SIP in all. Beautiful. I think Prabha brought out beautifully. She brought about what she said. When you are understanding this point and you serve SIP in all. So last time we talked about love SIP in all, Losia. Today we are saying Sisia. Serve SIP in all. Same thing. All I just give you all words, but today onwards I'm telling you all, you must look. There are millions and millions and millions of people. I am meeting them every day on the flight, on the road. Whenever I talk to people, they are all lost. Every person I talk to, I met a person who was a steward in the Starbucks cafe in Zurich. I met a person, Antonia. She's some half Swiss and half Latin. And then she said, oh, I'm looking for somebody. I don't know where to find the answers. I want enlightenment. I want this. I don't know how to find a quest. I don't know how to start. I don't know what to do. If somebody wants enlightenment, where will they get it from? Help people start a quest. That much you can do. That much, for example, Samatma brought Vinita. Samatma brought Tina. That much you can do. Then whether they stay or they don't stay, they are enlightened or not is not your problem.
It's their luck, and if God willing.
Not luck. There's nothing like luck. It's their karma. Don't use the word luck,
karma,
please. Yeah, don't use the word luck. It's their karma.
Karma, their
twin
karma. If they can stay,
past,
it is good for them.
Yeah, past karma, present karma, this is their magic. Magic means mumukshutva. It's the yearning. It is their ability to ask. It's GG, grace of God and guidance of the Guru. It's overcoming ignorance. It's C, being in consciousness. So magic is very, very important. Rumataji, bataje.
Guruji, pranam Shivoham.
Namaskar, Rumataji, bataiye.
Guruji, whatever service doing to humanity is very good, and we should do it to all without any discrimination, but it should be through Shiva. Otherwise, if we do something, then ego starts developing inside us.
Through Shiva matlab kya? Through Shiva matlab?
भगवान समझ के हम अगर उनकी सेवा करेंगे, then it is good.
Not through Shiva, as Shiva. Not through Shiva, as Shiva.
As Shiva. So otherwise, ego will be developed in us.
So let me explain to you. Wait, Rumataji, let me explain to you. Ek aadmi hai, you know the story of Arjun and Karan? You know the story? Rumataji, aap jante hain? Bliko, you know the story?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you told me one time.
What's the story?
That Arjun, the Karna was asking Krishna that why you are more towards Arjun, not to me, because I'm also, like
so
Arjun.
What he does?
So he does the test. Krishna tell him that, okay, let's go for a walk, and he saw one mountain of gold.
Very good.
And he gave
so
this.
Krishna gives Arjun, what Bliko remembers the story, very good Bliko. Krishna gives Arjun a mountain of gold to distribute. You know what Arjun does? Arjun says, Gaon walo, aajao, come all the villagers, come, I will give you gold. I will give you gold. Come on, I am giving 10 kilo gold. I am giving 20 kilo gold.
Yes,
and
Guruji, yaad aa gayi.
After one day, Arjun had not even given 1% of the mountain. The next day, Krishna took Arjun to Karan, and he told, see, Karan, I have given Karan one mountain of gold. You know what Karan did? Karan called all the Gawalas. He told Gawalo, dekho, this is gold. God has given me. I have no interest in gold. Please, all of you go and distribute it. Namaskar. And he walked away. So when the attitude of Karan was divine, a divine attitude. The attitude of Arjun was me, I, ego, I, me, I got gold, I am giving you gold. Rumataji, the moment I start doing seva as I, Dasi Budrani, when I do seva as I am caught.
Yes,
We have to give up the I. The I should not do seva. SIP should do seva.
yes.
SIP is doing seva to SIP. SIP is serving SIP. So today we have sometimes every time I try to build a new conversation, a new subject, because I want all of you to realize the truth and be enlightened. I'm at level 2. What am I asking you all? I'm asking you all level 1. Level 1, help people start a quest. I call 2 words I've given you all, SAQPOL. You have got to have 2 efforts. First, you help people to start a quest, and you help people to find the purpose of life. You can do 2 things. I am doing the 3rd thing. I am trying to help you all realize and be enlightened, but I can't do it. I can only help you. Can I give you an injection of realization and enlightenment? Can I give injection? Come on, I'm giving injection. Who's coming? Oh my God. Who was selling today? Who was saying? There's so many swamis. They say, no, we will give you moksha. We will give you moksha. Come to me. I will give you enlightenment. You come to me. So many swamis and gurus and masters, they say, you come to me. I will give enlightenment. My dear friends, can anybody give you enlightenment? Can anybody? It's a lie. It's a lie. So the highest level where I am trying to do is, after help people start a quest, after help people get a purpose of life, then I work still hard and hard to help people realize and be enlightened. But that is right now, that is what I want all of you to do ultimately. Ultimately, you all have to become better than what I speak. You have to become better, and you have to be able to help others get realized. But how can you start? Bring people to join, whether it is here or they follow you or whatever. It is important that you help people to start a quest. As many people as you can, start a quest and get to the purpose of life. You know, people are drifting, my dear friends. People, I asked one girl today in the aerostess, coming back from the flight. I asked, what's your purpose? She said, what's the purpose? She says, I went to college. Now I'm doing a job. Then I will die. I said, then? She said, then again I will come. Again I will go to college. Again I will do a job. Again I will die. This is the word of an air hostess today on the flight. So I told her the purpose is not to earn, to learn, to burn, and to return. The purpose is not to learn, to earn, to burn, and to return. The purpose is to be liberated and to be united. So every time I meet people, I give them books, I give them a happiness ball, I give them a gift, I give them something to inspire them. And I told you, you also can take stuff from me and distribute to people who are interested. Take books and distribute to people. You can, Ashok Chotwani very often takes books from me and he gives people. So we are distributing lakhs of books to people because we want people to be enlightened. Yes, Bliko, you wanted to say something?
I want to ask question about when you are helping others as an instrument.
Yeah.
Your ego will not disturb you or trouble you. As long as you are intensely aware that you are instrument of God and you are helping SIP, because and then this will not. But my question is that when you help somebody, anybody, you have a lot of experience. When you help somebody, they will give you blessing, right? Oh, you have done very good. Okay, bless you. So what this blessing works? Is this blessing boost your journey, or it is useless?
No. You don't have to worry about the blessing. The SIP is giving the blessing to SIP. So you don't have to worry about the blessing. If they give the blessing, you just say namaskar. If any of you tell me something, what do I do? Am I rude to you? No, I say namaskar. And what do I tell you? I am nothing. Same thing. If somebody tells you, you tell I'm nothing. SIP is everything. Follow the same thing my guru taught me, same thing I'm telling you. When I used to go and tell my guru something, he'll say, I am nothing. What am I? Ask Dasi. Dada would say, if you tell Dada this, Dada, you did Dada. He is Dada, I am nothing. I do nothing.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So this
we should be like
instrument
that.
of God and thinking that you are nothing, both goes hand in hand, right?
Obviously. See, only when you think you are nothing, you can become an instrument of God. As long as I am Bharat, Canadian, Indian, Canadian, then you cannot be Blikona. Then you cannot do seva. You cannot become one with God. My dear friends, let me tell you, it is very sad, but 99% of the people in this world don't know why they are alive. You know, simple thing. Today I wrote a quote. Are all the happy people enlightened? Anybody? Are all the happy people enlightened?
No, no.
No. But are all the enlightened people happy?
100%.
See, look at, I wrote a quote today. All happy people are not enlightened, but all enlightened people are happy. So these are some things that we have to think about, because if you get enlightenment, then you're happy. So we have to realize, and the whole approach, when you realize I am nothing, you become everything. When you realize I am nothing, you become everything. When you think I am everything, when you think you are everything, you become nothing. You become nothing. Okay, we have a few more minutes of questions. Who would like to ask some questions today? Okay. Anything on seva? Anything on Rekha Parvani? Yes.
Shivam here.
Shivam, Rekha.
Before coming here, I used to think, why am I here? Why am I born? Like I used to feel so. Like I used to feel I am wasted. What am I doing in this world?
And then?
And then now, when I know my purpose now, my goal, that I have got this human birth not to waste, to see God and be united with Him.
So how many people have you brought on the path? This is a challenge. You all are such enlightened persons. Why you are not getting 5, 10, 15, 20 people? Each of you must get on the path.
Yes. But so far, whenever I speak to people, they say we know everything. We don't want to listen to you.
You know they don't know. You know that they don't know. Then it is for you. It is for you to help people. Today,
Yes.
what Vinita said and what Prabha said, and they said this is the biggest gift to us.
It is.
Then if people see, understand, today you may give somebody 100 rupees or 1,000 rupees. What's the big deal? They can earn it they can go work in a software company, and they can even do the job of a sweeper, or they can do job of a cook, or they can do job of a teacher, and they can earn a few hundreds, a few thousands. It's not a big deal. But how can you help people? All you got to do is make people SAQ. Just help people start a quest. Dasi Budani has sent many people on the call. Not all the people are on the call. Like Sunil Chittal is one person who's impacted by the call as Chidanand. But it's okay. You keep on bringing people to the call. You keep on bringing people to the call. Ashok Chotwani, you say you are in Ulhasnagar here. There's so many people. People are ignorant. You must help people on the call. Atmatrai last time told me he brought few people on the call. Atmatrai told me, and some of them are gone. But this is the biggest seva you can do. You must help people start a quest. SAQ. What is the quest? POL. To get the purpose of life. What is the purpose of life? SAQ, POL. Don't forget these two words I'm giving you. Help people SAQ. Start a quest. Help people get POL. Purpose of life. Very important. Very important.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who else? Yes, Rekha Chaudhary.
Shivam,
Shivam.
yesterday you told that please don't try to teach others.
Yes. Don't teach others what you don't know, no? If you know something, you can teach. Telling them to start a quest, nothing to learn, nothing to do. You're just telling them to start. Ek talash shuru karo na. Kya wrong hai usme?
मतलब कल आपने बोला कि किसी और को सिखाने की कोशिश नहीं करनी चाहिए, इसलिए मैं फिर से
No, it
पूछ रही
depends on the context. हाँ, अगर कोई टीचर है, उसको टीचर को कुछ सब्जेक्ट नहीं आता है, फिर क्या सिखाएगा दूसरे को? You must understand in what context I'm speaking. Help people start a quest, एक तलाश में जाने के लिए लोगों को कहना है कि जिंदगी का एक मकसद है, वो मकसद क्या है, इतना सिखा सकते हैं. Okay, so good. So my dear friends, is there anything else holding you back on the path of enlightenment? Is there anything holding anybody back? Does anybody have a problem, any question on the journey of enlightenment, liberation, happiness? See, one of the questions that I'm going to ask you in the next 1 or 2 days is, what are people wanting most in life? And please think about it. It's going to be a full-fledged discussion. What do people want in this world? Anybody?
Happiness.
Happiness. What else?
Some
Peace.
people don't know what.
Some people don't know what they want. Okay. What else?
Peace.
Peace. Then
Realization of God.
realization of God. So there are many things. So this is going to be one of our discussions in the next coming of days. So I'm just giving you a trigger. Please look around. What do people want? Because this is a very important subject. What are people seeking in this world? So every day I try to bring a subject here which can help you. And today, before I close, there are no more questions. I'm just saying this. Serving others is very important. Serving others as SIP, not serving others saying, oh, you know, I am a very kind person. I am a very comeback. Many people are like, you know, one person says, you know, every week I go to blind school. You know, every week I go to the physical handicap. You know, every day I go and feed the birds and the dogs. You know, every day. So what's the use of you telling, you know, every day, every day, you know, you tell the whole world that you go and do it. Okay, you get a good karma. It's a good karma, nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. But you cannot get moksha. You cannot get enlightenment. You will die and you will return to earth in a rebirth because you need to get rewarded for that good karma. So do you want good karma? Fine. If you want good karma, do good seva, blow your trumpet, pop, 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 keep on blowing your trumpet. You see, many companies today, they're doing CSR, corporate social responsibility. Many companies, and they keep on putting in their company's annual report. Today, this year, we served so many people, we did so many things. This government of India started a new thing, which is good, CSR, corporate social responsibility. But it should be done with the bhakti bhav. It should be done with the karma yoga bhav. Prabha.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, most of these NGOs, like Lions Club and Rotary Club and all, they do seva, but they want the post, position, name, fame. That's all bullshit. If one goes behind the post and the chair and the name and the president and the governor and all, what is the sense of doing that? Exactly the same thing what you just mentioned, you know.
But let me tell you, but at least these Lions Club and Rotary Club are better than the other rascals of the world who don't even do it. Nah.
I know. Yeah, that's there.
So let us put it in proper perspective. So
Correct.
The Lions and the Rotary Clubs are better than the other people who are not doing service.
Not doing anything and making a big name. Yeah, big
but the Lions and the Rotary Clubs of the world are doing it for the position and the name. So they are getting a good karma. They will be rewarded for the good karma, but they will not get moksha. They will not get moksha.
That's what, yeah, I wanted to know that. Yeah, correct.
So what are we looking for in this call? Are we looking for good karma or are we looking for moksha?
No, definitely moksha.
Yeah, so moksha is that it's two things: liberation from all suffering on earth and liberation from rebirth. We are looking for two things. And you know, sometimes all the things that we are talking in our calls, all are connected. Happiness, peace, purpose, self-realization, God realization, karma, enlightenment, Satchidanand, bliss, overcoming problems, overcoming misery, consciousness, all the subjects, Jivan Mukta, Sthit Pragya, escaping from rebirth, escaping from suffering on earth, all these subjects, they are all cumulatively in this one journey of Neti Neti Tattvamasi. In this journey of I am soul, soul is sip, I am sip, sip in all. In this 4 lines, the entire gamut of life comes.
Very true.
But somehow I feel that you all are not asking enough questions. I have one problem. You all have to ask tough questions. And I believe that this is a big lack in our group. Because what happens, everybody will benefit. When you ask a tough question, everybody will benefit. You must ask tough questions. If you don't ask a question, if you only wanting to listen to answers, then I have to give lectures. I'm not here to give lecture. This is a question answer session. So every day you must prepare a tough question. You must prepare a tough question. That way you will improve. You will learn. You will evolve. You must ask tough questions. Yes, Bliss.
I would like to know how I can do it, because you know my situation, and in France it's not easy to bring someone here.
Yeah, but they must know some basic English. How you know basic English? Many people today in Canada, they know English, right? So talk to some
Not in
people.
my country use only French.
Your country means France or Canada?
My country is French.
Yeah, but you're living in Quebec, right?
Yes.
So
And
you try to
Quebec
help
is
somebody.
French, only French. We don't use English. I learned English with you.
No, I am not an English teacher. By no way am I an English teacher. Huh?
Yes, you are. And you give me the chance to understand everything.
So Bliss, you have to try.
enlightenment.
Let me tell you. You explain to them in French. You tell them, start a quest in French. What is the meaning of start a quest in French? You know, what's the meaning in French? Start a quest.
Yeah.
Start a quest means start a Quest. In French, it means
C'est commencer une recherche.
Lancer une quête. Lancer une quête. Correct?
Lancer une quête.
Oui,
Lancer une quête.
Lancer une quête.
Lancer une quête.
You understand? See, you understand this?
Lancer une quête.
Yeah. So
On peut dire aussi, we can say aussi lancer une recherche.
Yeah. So you have to ask them to find a purpose. Find a purpose.
Yes.
So you have to tell them this. See, trouver un but. Right?
Trouver un but.
Yeah.
Trouver un but.
What did you can
Yeah,
see?
I understand. Yeah. Trouver un but.
So you tell them in French and bring them and they will learn like you.
Yeah.
See, because
Right.
let me tell you, the problem is this. There are not too many people who are teaching this subject.
No.
And not teaching it in simple words. Oh, there are many people. Chidanand, that day who sent me a video, there's many Swamis. They will tell you, oh, there are big mantras. Bliko, can you understand all the mantras, Bliko? Is it okay? Sudeep Bhargava, can you understand all the mantras? Girish, is it okay to go into all the mantras? No, it's a problem. So Chidanand may be good enough. Chidanand is able to understand the mantra, but Chidanand, can everybody else understand the mantras?
No, not at all.
So we want to make it simple. Make it simple. Huh? So I tell, you know what I tell myself? I look at myself and I tell myself, look in the mirror, I say, miss. You know what's miss? Make it simple, stupid. I tell myself, miss, make it simple, stupid, miss. So make it simple. So it's very, very important. Okay. So last question. Anybody wants to say something before we close? Last question.
Which is more important? Seva is more important or bhakti is more important?
Both are important. But seva, add seva with the bhav of karma yoga and bhakti with the bhav of bhakti yoga. More than seva and more than bhakti, what is important is yoga. Yoga is the ability to be in union with the divine. So my dear friends, with that note, every day, I don't want to delay the call too long. I like to keep it at 8:40 and the administrator rings the bell. So please try to help people. Today, my message to you, please try, first of all, where you're concerned, remember, do seva as a, not as a service, but as a karma yoga. And two important things: help people SAQ, start a quest, help people find POL, purpose of life. This is the biggest good deed of life you can do on the path of enlightenment. With folded hands, I bow down to you.